Well, it speaks volumes about his humility and wishing you all the best, and we look forward to seeing you in a different avatar there.
Thank you so much, Sachin.
Thank you. And Yashvi, thank you for your question. Next question coming in from Snehil from ABP News. Hi.
सो सबसे पहले आप सभी को कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन. ये काफ़ी गोल्डन लग रहा है, मैं ये कहूँगी, क्योंकि पुराने टाइम की जो मूवीज़ हैं वो हम काफ़ी ज़्यादा मिस कर रहे हैं, आई फील. तो ये एक ट्रीट है कहीं ना कहीं व्यूवर्स के लिए. अपन ना आपसे जानना चाहूँगी इसके बारे में. सॉन्ग्स काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं किसी भी हम चीज़ को जब भी दर्शाते हैं, कुछ भी हो. वैसे तो सीरीज़ में भी सॉन्ग को लेकर एक मुद्दा छिड़ा हुआ है जो हमें पता चलेगा देखने पर. लेकिन आपके लिए कितना ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट था हर एक गाने को चूज़ करना, या फिर किस तरह से आपने एक एक गाने को सेलेक्ट किया, क्योंकि गाने बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करने वाले हैं सीरीज़ में.
थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दैट क्वेश्चन. और शुक्रिया आपने नोटिस किया कि गाने कितने खूबसूरत हैं इस सीरीज़ के. अगर आप फिल्मों की, सिनेमा की कहानी कहें तो उसमें गाने तो होना ज़रूरी है. आई थिंक दिस शो वॉज कंसेप्चुलाइज्ड एज अ म्यूजिकल, एंड एवरी song in this show furthers the narrative. They are beautiful, they are fresh, they are original compositions, and yet they have a flavor of nostalgia. आपको लगेगा कि कहीं आपको पुरानी दुनिया में लेके चले गए हैं गाने. अमित त्रिवेदी ने कमाल का काम किया है इसमें. Some incredible singers like सुनिधि चौहान, स्वानंद किरकिरे, पापॉन एंड मैनी अदर्स. लेकिन सबका श्रेय जाता है विक्रम को. इन्होंने इस शो को कॉन्सेप्चुलाइज किया. इन्होंने सोचा कि इस किस्म का म्यूजिक होना चाहिए. इट्स एंटायरली हिम.
पर्सनली अपर्णा, आपको कोई गाना ऐसा लगा कि आपके दिल के
अरे
करीब होने
बहुत.
वाला है?
आप ये एल्बम एक बार सुनना शुरू करेंगे, आप छोड़ नहीं पाएंगे. हर गाना अलग फ्लेवर का है, कमाल है.
मैं कुछ कहूँ?
जी सर.
तो जब सबसे पहले जब अपर्णा के पास मैं लेके गया था स्क्रिप्ट, अपर्णा ने बोला कि यार जो भी हो 10 गाने चाहिए मुझे. It's true, I'm not making this up. Aparna's like 10 गाने चाहिए. So that was the law that was laid down right in the very beginning, and Amit Trivedi and Kausar Munir, who are the actual heroes of this soundtrack, incredible couple. I mean, it was amazing.
तो ये पिच करना आपके लिए इजी था, डिफिकल्ट था? क्योंकि 10 सॉन्ग्स जैसे आपने कहा, तो किसी भी सीरीज में 10 गाने होना मतलब बड़ी बात है.
नहीं बड़ी बात है. मैंने इससे पहले तो कभी लिपसिंग गाना शूट नहीं किया. इसमें मैंने 10 लिपसिंग गाने शूट किए हैं. तो मतलब इतना कि चलो गाना कर रहे तो फुल ऑन.
विक्रम ऑलवेज रेजेस द बार. आप 10 मांगेंगे 12 मिलेंगे.
Well, अभी एक झलक मिली है एक गाने की, और प्राइम वीडियो का बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहेंगे अपर्णा, because you've always given us some catchy numbers, to the tremendous success of La 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 to now Babuji Bhole Bhale is what it's already. It is indeed, and it caught on to us already in just about half an hour's time. So, but congratulations and all the accolades to all of you. And the next question is coming in from Kunal from India Forums. Kunal, hi.
Hi, I'm here.
On to the right.
Yeah,
on to
thank
our
you.
right.
Yeah. Hi everyone, it looks fantastic. Congratulations on that. And Ram, my question is for Ram. Firstly, congratulations to you too. You're reuniting with Vikram after Udan, after all this time. It was fantastic. My question to you is, you seem to be having a ball playing Shamsher Wala. He's so eccentric, he's so flamboyant in his own sense. What is the kind of flair that you added to your own performance? And what are the kind of traits that you really followed for that?
Yes, thank you for noticing. I can honestly say I had more fun during this entire shoot than all these people put together. I didn't feel like I was working a single day. The reason for that is we try to hide it, but every Punjabi has a Shamsher Singh Walia hidden inside. We try our best to not show it because we want to be sophisticated, but we all have it in there. During Udan, when camera wasn't rolling, this man saw the Shamsher Singh Walia inside me. So when he called me and he said, listen, I know what I want you to do, you're doing it. It was very easy. I just had to bring out that Punjaba side of me. And yeah, I mean, that's what Shamsher is. He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's opinionated, and he doesn't give a damn.
Give it up for Shamsher Walia!
But the reason it happened so effortlessly is because I've worked with him before, so I knew I could trust him completely. So I just let loose, and then he guided me And it was very easy. I didn't work. I have not worked. I've just had a blast.
Like we did right now as well. And you know what? Punjaba, we like the word. You're the Punjaba, and we love the colors, the dhaba on your shirt that you have. We love it.
Thank
carry
you,
it so
thank
well.
you.
Thank you.
I'd also like to say I'm the only actor that Mr. Vikramaditya Motwani has repeated.
Hey! Congratulations on that.
Lucky you.
अपर्णा को सीजन 2 का स्ट्रेस हो गया है सडनली रीकास्टिंग
Thank you, Kunal, for your question. Thank you so much. And the next question's coming in. Let's zoom in to Sanchita from Zoom.
Hi guys, you're right. First of all, fantastic trailer. Thank you for having us. My question is to Siddhant, because you know the subject matter of the show is so close to home, and because like we saw, you have a bunch of intense scenes as well. What were the challenges like for you to sort of get right into those and the others scenes that you have in terms of playing Jai Khanna?
Hi Sanchita.
Hi.
Thank you for the question. Hi everyone. Thank you for having us. And thank you for being here. This show is like a dream for me, for everyone I believe. I feel I'm still living that dream. So I'm also still, I feel I'm in this moment when I just saw the trailer. And it's just ready to come out to the world. This is personal feelings. About my character, I think the only similarity between Jai Khanna and me is that like my life, I didn't give up. I've had my own struggles and my own journey. So I'm just so happy that I could just share all of that. So all the intense scenes and everything that you'll see is actually, in a way, it's something for me, something that through my journey that I could share, and also I could heal. So I'm very grateful to have played this character and to have been a part of this show. And really, I really want to thank, I know everyone's thanking Vikram sir, but sir, thank you so much. He's incredible. His team is incredible. I'm just happy I could just bring in some life. Thank you.
Thank you, and you definitely have put in your heart and soul. We saw it in the trailer. Thank you so much, Sanchita, for your question. And इसके बगल में बैठ के ना complex आ जाता है. इतनी sharp jawline है यार.
I spoke to Sachin backstage and I heard his voice and I was like, इसके साथ बैठ के बात नहीं करूँगा. ये कैसे बात कर रहा है?
But yeah, complex आ गया already jawline देख के. But all right, we have time for one last question coming in from Tanmay from Peeping Moon. Tanmay, you're around.
Hi, here. Right.
On to the right.
Nandish, this is for you. Hi. So my question is, we don't get to see enough of your character in the trailer, but we believe there's a lot more to him in the show. So what's the real mystery?
Well, let it be a mystery for now. I think it is going to be something that you would love watching. And Jamshed Khan is basically raw. He's raw talent. And he's somebody that, when he walks in, he doesn't care about anybody. He's somebody who is just the way he is. So I wouldn't say too much about him right now, but you would love watching Jamshed. And thank you, Vikram sir, and the entire team. I would like to say that we've all, you all have liked the trailer. And y'all are saying good things about us, but the entire team, I think we are just faces. We are representing the entire team whose effort has gone into this show. And Deepa ma'am, whenever we were talking about budget, I could see a huge smile on your face. So thank you, Deepa ma'am, and thank you the entire team for having us here.
This is the only trailer जहाँ हिंदुस्तान के बजट को मुझे लगता है लोगों को टेंशन नहीं, इस शो के बजट की लोगों को टेंशन नहीं.
Deepa ma'am, thank you so much.
But I'm sorry, I would like to say something on this. I think we should be, and I am really, really grateful that Amazon invested so much. I don't know what the budget is, but
okay.
Looks, it's a lot of budget. But thank God they invested on sort of new faces and us, all of us. So it's great.
Love
and belief comes from more than budget, huh? Let's just say.
I just want to add one thing. Everybody says that the real heroes are behind the camera. Everybody's talking about Deepa ma'am. That is that beautiful lady over there with the silver hair.
Deepa ma'am, we love you.
Deepa ma'am!
Beautiful, Deepa Motwani!
She is the best producer ever to work with, and she's the reason why shoots are so much fun. We love you, Mama.
We love you.
Thank you.
Love you, Deepa auntie.
Well, wherever Deepa ma'am is, if you could request her to just wave out so we could all see who Deepa ma'am.
She's going to
Thank
kill me
you
for
for the
this.
blessings.
She's going to kill me for this.
Thank you and we love you. And
Hello.
Most strict and most loving.
well, we open the floor for the media Q&A because I think there are a few more people who would like to ask a question. Volunteers will help you
Hello,
with the mic.
I have a mic.
Yes, go ahead, please.
My name is Siraj Sayed from filmfestivals.com. I'm here. Hi.
Hi.
The question is to Vikramaditya. When you make a 10-part series, you're obviously not concentrating on any one film of that era or any one subject that was treated during that golden era. So, are you trying to build an entire ambience of the cross-section of the films that were made in that period?
Short answer, yes. I think it's, we call it the golden age, I think, because there was variety and ambition to the movies then, which was very varied. You did have socialist dramas, you had gangster films, you had everything, in a sense. You had romances, which is a staple with, I think, what we've, in our unique way of using music in our movies and melodrama in our movies, and I think that is what that period was about. And Jubilee pays a tribute to exactly that era in the different kinds of movies and some of the reasons why those movies were made in certain sort of ways, the conditions, the independence of the country at that point in time, what the country was feeling at that point of time. So yes, it is a fictional world, but there's a lot that we are paying tribute to, and mostly the movies and the people who were behind the camera at that time.
Sir, I have the mic here. I am an education influencer. I've come all the way from Delhi for a few events. Then I got this invite and I got to know it's a retro theme. So I looked up my suitcase and I got this, whatever I'm wearing. I hope it does justice. My question to you, Ram sir. I've been a big fan. Question is that you've done so much work in the industry and kind of veteran now. So do you feel like talking to the director and saying, मैंने बहुत काम किया यार, ऐसे नहीं ऐसे करते हैं, ये retro theme तो मैंने देखा है यार, ऐसे नहीं ऐसे होना चाहिए. How do you like to work?
You think anyone can do that with this man? No. So, first of all, thank you for making me feel really old. So, when you've been lucky enough to have a longish career like I have had, you understand that it's the director's vision. So even if you want to do it in a different way, you can suggest that, but you have to follow the director's vision. It's not your vision, it's his vision. And only if you can do justice to that, will you make a good product. So any actor who wants to do it his way or her way, I don't think that is right, and I personally would never do that, because I am not the one who's written it, I'm not the one who's making it. I have been cast for a specific job, and the bigger picture is only known to the director. So you have to rely on him completely.
Well, we have time for one last question. Who has a mic? Can we have another mic here, please? One second, we get you.
And at the same time, follow your own sensibilities, and which are the, apart from what is called Bollywood, which are the other influences on you in your cinema? Which kind of common ground or whatever, your journey?
So I don't know what my sensibilities are, quite honestly. So I'm still finding them. And this is a true answer. I'm still finding that. So I think, and as I said before, I think it's not a question of just doing research specifically to say Jubilee mein these are the films or these are things. I think it's a 20-year process of not only watching, of being in love with the movies, of watching a lot of movies. And then adapting that style and saying how do we want to pay tribute in a stylistic approach or a storytelling approach. And I think it's a mixture really of everything. There's a lot of movies that have been paid tribute to, a lot of people that have been paid tribute to. Whether you can see it on screen or whether not, there's history of
What was the motivation for tributing that era? When you have made something which is totally different, and you
No, it is the greatest era in at least so far in the Indian film industry and the Hindi film industry. I believe it is the greatest era that we've seen in terms of the movies, the music, the ambition, the scope of storytelling, the bravery of storytelling, and I think that's the tribute that we're trying to pay. Is that it's the pioneers of movie making, the pioneers of an age of movie making in India, and it's paying tribute to them.
Well, thank you so much. I think that's all the time we have for the Q&A. And before we move forward, I would like to compliment and applaud you, as the question was about the creation. But we got a glimpse in 2 minutes of the trailer, but so much detailing and perfection to the golden era, revisiting a walk down the golden era, I must say. So thank you once again. And to what Siddhant said, I would vouch that Amazon, Prime Video has actually invested in people pan-India, artists from across India, given the opportunity, the platform. I'm not going to talk about the invested in figures, but invested in individuals and given them the platform to flourish, nourish, and thank you so much for doing that. And we're looking forward to Jubilee. I request all of you to please step forward. We set the stage for the nice photo op, but also we have somebody special. Sushant Sriram, Country Director, Prime Video India, to please join us on stage. And let's have a huge round of applause and welcome him on stage. Can we have a mic for Sushant before we
do this really fun photo op? I was backstage. I was watching all of it. I'm really sorry. I really wanted to stay backstage, but I couldn't control myself, so I jumped for stage. I just want to say, it's only fitting that this entire group of amazing people have come together to tell a story about the making of the stories. I think it is phenomenal. I find it amazing that it's aptly named Jubilee. And the only last bit that I want to say is, when you think about a service, what online streaming service best is a home for a show about stories, about Jubilees, about the amazing stories? I'm sure you will all agree. Prime Video, I think, kind of ranks somewhere in the top. And I just thank you. And I just want to thank Vikramaditya and the entire team for entrusting their faith in us, for being such phenomenal partners to work with. Aparna has been an absolute, champion for bringing such great stories to our service. So, thank you, Aparna. And yeah, that's it. I won't bore you folks anymore.
We not only agree, rather we are 100% sure. Not only because we are a part of it. I think the audience knows it. Given a paradigm shift to the way we have consumed content in our country, from any show from Patal Lok to Mirzapur to any show you want to pick. I think you've been flag bearers of good content in our country. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And they say that, Sushant, they say that the dil mange more, and we are hungry for content. Since the pandemic, the way you guys gave us content, entertain us, and it goes on and on. You guys had a Jubilee run, I would say, where it comes to content, and thank you for giving us some of the best. But we want to know particularly Jubilee. How does it fit into the amazing storytelling journey of Prime Video?
I just left my mic back.
Here you have Apar Shakti here with the mic.
Suddenly. There's a magic trick going on here, folks. Hey, Sachin. I want to be very mindful of the fact that we have such an amazing audience that has come here today. So thank you all, first of all. I'm sure you're all just as excited as we are about bringing this show to our customers. To your question of how the year has been, I think you're right. It's been a year of Jubilees in some way. It's been a good start to the year for Prime Video. Not just this year, but over the last six and a half years. I think we have had a string of some pretty good stories on the platform across genres, across languages, and what have you. And I think it's interesting. It's in a way that as we told more and more stories, we realized that there are so many stories behind the making of those stories that it would be a nice ode, it would be a nice homage, it would be a nice hat tip to kind of, sort of pull the curtains just a little bit on really what has been the golden age of the Hindi film industry. And I think, I can tell you folks, I've seen the show. It is outstanding. And I think our ambition is pretty simple. We're going to continue to serve our customers with phenomenal stories. We don't think of a language, we don't think of a genre, we think of, how can we best serve our customers. It's been a pretty short run so far, just 6.5 years. So yeah, really looking forward to everybody catching the show on Amazon Prime Video, and yeah, so much more to come. On 7th April.
I'll coin it as a Jubilee run that you've had.
It's been a Jubilee run, and therefore, which is why I said, I think, thank you. It was only fitting that Amazon Prime Video was a service that, we have Jubilee on as our next Amazon original.
Thank you so much, thank you so much. And with that, since we have the cast, the creators, the makers, perfect time to capture the moment and a photo op, please. I request all of you to please step behind right up there. Just be careful on the steps. Thank you. And now to all the friends from the media, this is your time to capture the moment. Hope I'm not blocking the view. And to each one of you who is involved, including Deepa ma'am and everybody who's present, the entire village that has created Jubilee, a big shout out to all of you and all the best. Well, once again, thank you so much. Thank you all for being here and making this afternoon as special as it has been. Would like to highlight the first 5 episodes of Jubilee are arriving exclusively on Prime Video on 7th April with part 1. And yes, we spoke about 10 episodes, but the remaining 5, the following 5 episodes will premiere with part 2 on the 14th of April. So do not forget to catch the series premiere with a bucket full of popcorn by your side. So Jubilee it is. Thank you once again for joining us this afternoon. They're all yours. Capture the moment. Wishing them all the best. And you guys are looking stunning. Thank you so much. This is Sachin Kumar signing off. Have a fantastic afternoon and capture the moment. Let's get the music up.